shiny ring, fancy dress, red and white roses with a baby's breath, smile, whatever you want, nothing less. I wanted to give you that storybook wedding and finally have your heart. We had it at better but lost it at worst. Couldn't make it till death do us part. All the laughs, all the cries, all the tears left behind in your eyes. All the laughs and all the cries, all the tears left behind in your eyes. I'll be waiting for you, baby. I will wait for you. Don't walk away, just stay with me. And when you dream, just dream.
Kid.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's timeless. It's a
Kissing slowly, she don't love me, she's just leading me on again.
Hello, 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 everyone. Let's get our beginning of stream stuff going.
Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here.
How's it going, everyone? Hey, Aika. Hey, Brooke. I think I saw Magpie in there earlier, too. How are we all doing today? How's it going? Let's go ahead and talk about our plan for the day. So right now, we are going to start with the one-off square of 317. Then we're actually going to jump down here to get 519, and then I believe that is the last color besides the big three that are going to fill in the rest of this large area. So last, we're probably going to do 598. That'll be the very last one of this chunk. And so it looks like it's going to go 317, 519, nope. 3813, 159, and then wrapping up with 598. Hydration, food, timer, yes, we're all good. Oh man, I'm here for it being Friday. Hey Erica, how's it going? Let's go ahead and dive in and start with 317. Yeah, I'm really glad that it's Friday. I had a super frustrating day, but part of the frustration got canceled, and so I was able to come home like an hour early and veg out, which was nice, and what I needed before coming on live. Oh, and we have new photos up on some of the alerts. There's a new one for redeeming rewards, although like I can't assign them to specific rewards, which is annoying. And then I also have new ones for donation, subscribing, cheering, all of those things. So those are all new. I don't have the sounds updated yet, but I do have the images. 517 is done. Seven gets put away. Then we are going to pull out the one I discussed, which was 519. Little road trip should be fun, Magpie. And of course, that's a teeny tiny 519. Do we have a longer 519? We do. I don't know that this is going to be enough to get the 5 stitches I need to, but we're going to try. Yeah, I saw you talking about that in the chat, Aika. Is it starting to feel any better soon? Sorry you're tired, Erica. I'm glad it doesn't hurt anymore, Aika. There we go. Sorry, I had to tighten the bolts. Being blue is no good. Hey, Chani Marie, how are you doing today? We were all just discussing our days. Mods, I also fixed some of the exclamation point commands this afternoon. Okay, we actually did have just the perfect amount of floss. Wow. That's what I get for being a little skeptical with our first or second floss. Oh, I'm sorry, Chani Marie. Well, if you need to talk about it, you can always talk about it in the Discord. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, DJ Coles, how's it going? Ika, oh, thank you for the heart and for the flowers. I appreciate it for the roses. Okay, let's talk about what we're gonna do for this shape here. So I'm actually gonna start with this one kind of in the middle and then go to the left, down, and then down this way, and then back up so I can zigzag these ones in. And then go across to these ones and down out this way. See if there's more. No, there's no more in the near vicinity. So that is our plan of action for 3813. You know what? I'm not going to wrap that in case we need more. And then I didn't put 519 away. Okay, so we are starting here in the middle. Oh, you know what I haven't played?
I'm stitching a 1/12 scale Sistine Chapel ceiling by Michelangelo. It will be 1.9 million stitches and will measure 48 inches by 110 inches when it's finished. It has 288 DMC colors and will use 750 skeins. Right now I'm working on part 1 of 5. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in chat.
Okay, so now we've just traveled on the backside over to the left to start working these stitches out. And then we're gonna stitch down diagonally, but on the second one, not the one I'm doing right now, but the next one, I have to do a double hop. So it's actually 2 stitches in that row. They're just 1 stitch and then another, and then two spaces and the other stitch, which is usually about how far I like to hop in a piece with confetti like this. Hello, Hot Mess Express. How are you doing today? Okay, and then we have the last little diagonal one here. And then we'll mark all of those off. So those are the ones I just did. Now we're gonna travel down to the bottom. I'm not gonna worry about traveling along the back because I'm just going between here and here, and that's gonna get stitched over. Well, I'm glad you're here, Hot Mess Express. Hi, Lost Java Bites. How are you doing today? Okay, and then we're gonna diagonally hop one and come down to this lower one instead of doing the one right across from it, because we're not going to do those 3 in a row Danish style. We're going to do them English style because we're working our way over to the right and up. So now that we've done this one, we're doing a hop and then the next stitch, and that's actually 2 stacked on top of each other. So I am going to do my weird version of vertical Danish. Oh yay, happy birthday to your kiddo, Lost Java Bites. And then we're gonna come back down here. Oh wow, that is way too big. Is it stuck on yours? Okay, yeah, no, that is way too big. It needs to be fixed. Cool, 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 tight, tight, tight. Take the hydration break. There's a stretch one, there's a hydration one, there's a heart hands one. I'm hoping not all of them ended up that big. Also, this is why you shouldn't edit your stream information after a safety meeting. Whoopsies. Yes, Jay-Z Sketch drew those for me. I commissioned some work from them and they just got them to me. Can we get an SO for Jay-Z Sketch for those that don't know who he is, or they are? Sorry, I'm not sure what their pronouns are. Okay, now we're working our way up the column. Oh, are they online right now? Excellent. Yeah, they did the drawing for me, and I am quite happy, although you guys should think of some more that you might want. Oh! It says they are playing art. That's interesting. I wonder why that's in the, because I think if they're offline, maybe they just went offline? I could be applying too much to the verb tense. In the they are playing art. So what was the most exciting part of your day today? Yeah, I follow Dace and JC as well. I saw that Dace was on before I got on. I was gonna pop in and say hi, but I didn't want to pop in and be like, I'm just saying hi because I saw you were on, and now I'm gonna go start my own live. Bye. Hello, Ilanta. How are you today? Yay, Aika, I'm so glad you don't need crutches anymore. That's fantastic. That's awesome, Ilanta. Yay, I'm glad you can go back to work on Monday, Aika. That's great. Okay, I thought I had marked those off. Okay, after I pull this strand out, we will wrap this length up. If y'all want to see the new heart hands, little cartoon of me, I'm not sure what to call it, avatar of me, you can submit some bits and they will show up. Hey Orklin, how's it going? Oh, Channy Marie, I'm glad that your friend's grandma is cancer-free. That's fantastic. Hey Katie, welcome in. Okay, now we're gonna finish up these last little 5 over here to help out future Flea. Since we had the floss out. I still can't believe you got injured on your second day, Aika. Like, that is very unfortunate luck, friend. Oh yeah, I'm glad your needle minders will be there on Monday, Katie. Oh boy. I hope it does the other one at some point, because there is another one. Gene, I'm also streaming on Twitch, and you can find my Twitch link in the link in my bio. And it's StitcherX by Flea is my Twitch username. Oh, okay. Mark these off. I'm gonna laugh if the only one that comes up today is the stretch one and not the other one, the hydration one. Even though I put them on random, it's gonna make me laugh. Sometimes random is random. And it will do the same one over and over and over again and still count as being random. Yep, see? Third time in a row, and technically they should be on random. Yeah, what are they doing? Whoops. Now try it. Whoopsies. I had not tried. I will posture check and hydration break, but I got it fixed now. I thought the switch for random was on. I had just seen the switch for random, not had actually turned it on. There we go. Okay, so I gotta shrink those puppies down. Actually, I think I can do that. Thank you for the follow, Jelly Bean. Oh, Erica, jumping jacks. Okay, just a minute.
Hi.
Let me do this real quick if it'll let me. Oh no, I just need to resize the other one. Okay. Let me get up and do the jumping jacks. Okay, I'm back. So sorry, thank you for the follow, Gene Bean. Welcome over from TikTok. Yes, make my signature red cup. Ooh, I hate it when bobbins are wrong. That's deeply frustrating to me. Okay, we're actually going to do 2 more colors before we fill in this whole big gap here, because that one should be stitched first. And these ones should be stitched first. So we're gonna go through and do those 3 and then take care of the other ones. Okay, so we need 813. thank you so much, Team Bean. Hey, Twinkle Tony, how are you doing today? Okay, 813. Oh, it's been 30 minutes.
Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here.
Hello, okay, and this one?
I'm stitching a 1/12 scale Sistine Chapel ceiling by Michelangelo. It will be 1.9 million stitches and will measure 48 inches by 110 inches when it's finished. It has 288 DMC colors and will use 750 skeins. Right now I'm working on part 1 of 5. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in chat.
Hi, Christy. Thank you for the rose. Hi, Snowy. How are you doing today? Thank you for the follow. Okay, so 813 is getting put away. Which is the very first one in the second box. And then we are going to do 415. I can't decide how I want to tackle 415. Okay, so for 415, we are going to start down here at the bottom and stitch up, then jump to these ones. Then this, if we have the thread left, this one and this one over here. And then if we still have thread left, we'll try to get to those two down there. So that is 415. The famous fingers are from the Sistine Chapel, and it is going to be a while until I get there. This is a Michelangelo, correct. Michelangelo Buonarroti. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I have not been there, Twinkle Tony. My wife wants to take me, and I kind of want to wait until I'm on the Catholic Church's radar, although I'm not sure I want to be on the Catholic Church's radar. So there is that double-edged sword. Oh, I'm sure it's stunning. I've only heard great things. Yeah, I got what you mean, Twinkle Tony. Working our way up. I do like to travel. My wife and I just got back from New York, and then we're going to London in November. Yeah, you're not wrong, Aika. What's my favorite movie genre? Probably if I had to pick one, my favorite movie genre is probably going to be horror movies. I have not seen Longlegs yet. And congratulations on being able to go to Norway. That's fantastic. Okay, we've got those finished there. Now we're gonna jump up to here and travel along the back. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it, Twinkle Tony. Okay. Now we've got some one-hop ones. We're only gonna one-hop one this row in the Danish style, and then the next one we're gonna do English style because we're now moving to the right. I'm sure a lot of us could understand movies better with a rewatch and not being as baked, Tony, for those of us that imbibe. Okay, so now we've done the English ones, moving over so we can mark all these ones. And now we're gonna start doing some of the confetti. So we're gonna move up over here now. And run it behind. And we're gonna take care of this one. And then we're gonna travel over this way again. All the traveling now. Confetti time. Confetti does mean the traveling. Okay, and now we're gonna travel all the way down here to finish off this thread, which is about the limit of how far I am willing to travel. We've got one here, and then one last one right here. Mark all those off. Tie off on the back. And now we can do 159 without really any interruptions. And 415 gets put away. And now we've got 159. Oh, good. We've got a long strand, which will be nice. Hopefully we can get a lot of that cranked out. And this one I'm just stitching top to bottom as much as possible. You would think you could do more Danish stitches in this to conserve it, but the way it's moving around, like I could do this one hop, one Danish, but if I do it English, then it moves me into a better position for like the next rows. I feel like my stitching movement is very chaotic. So Danish is the method where you do a bunch of half stitches, which I'm gonna do in just a moment. So you'll do like a row of half stitches and then go back and do the half stitches in the other direction. Whereas English, you start and finish each X individually. In this piece, there's not a lot of opportunity for Danish stitching, which is my preferred method, but I do a combination of both. And I believe, like, doing Danish in the correct method, you don't hop around quite like I do. But I like hopping around. Thank you for asking. I forget to explain those terms sometimes and assume people know, and I should not be doing that. Lost myself there for a moment. Okay, we're gonna mark off this chunk before we move into the next chunk. Anyone else's brain break up their stitching into like chunks automatically? Yeah, Atlanta, that makes sense. Hi. So you do it that way too? You kind of work out the shapes in your head? That's exactly what I try to do, Atlanta. Okay, got those done. If that works for her, Atlanta, that's what works for her. Maybe she likes doing it English every time. Oh, we might not have enough floss to get to the bottom two. Those definitely need to be done. Ruh-roh. We're going to start a new strand. That's a bummer. Okay. We have just enough, I think, to finish these 3 Danish stitches. And then not enough to get the 2 confetti. So I am going to start another strand and take out those 2 confetti. That seems so confusing, Atlanta. I don't know that I can even process that right now. Okay, a little bit more than 159. Oh, we gotta cut a new length. Of course we have to cut a new length. Okay, rewinding the length, and we gotta do a loop start 2 stitches, and then put the strand back on the bobbin. Okay. Mark this all off.
Listen to the song. I need you to say that it's just
Okay, 169 or 159 is done. And then we are gonna switch to 598, which is basically gonna fill in what's left, except for 1 stitch. And I'm just gonna start up here at the top and work my way down until I fill it all in. So let's get to it. 598. Oh, what did that poor leaf ever do to them, Brooke? Thank you for the hydration break, or the hydration break, Aika. Yeah, there we go. That's cute, Brooke. Okay, we got 2. In the first row, it's a 1-hop 1. And then the second one is 1-hop 1-hop 2. And then the next row only has 1, so I'm actually going to stitch that 1 now. In the next row down. Oh, check that out, Ilanta. And then we're gonna stitch these 2. I'm sure this piece of cloth I'm stitching will be beautiful when I'm done. I'm just over all the darn color changes. Okay, and then we already did the next row down, so we're gonna skip and do a 2-hop 1. Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm doing. The only stitch that's not getting filled is this one here, and that'll actually go next. And then we have a 1-hop 1. And now we're gonna do my little diagonal ones. Oops. There we go. Went too narrow in the back. Do that one. I'm gonna mark them off so I can see what I've done and where I'm at now. Okay, genius. And then, so I want this one. And then I'm gonna go to hop 1 and go to the left. And then this row just has a single stitch. And oh look, that square is finished. Yay! I do quite enjoy finishing a square. And now we are going to do a 1-hop, 2-hop, 1 double hop 1. A lot of hopping. think we're only gonna have enough for this row and maybe the next. Ooh, but I forgot we were doing a diagonal hop. I almost missed the last one in this square. And we have another square complete. Yeah, the fabric drives me up the wall, but we haven't found a way to make the tension better yet. My friend Babs and I have to do a project day. Yeah, no, I like mine very taut. This is not my preferred stitching tautness. There have been many a discussion about how to make it tighter, and I think we have a solution that we're going to work on. This is 18 count cloth, Ash. Okay, let's mark that off so I don't lose myself again. Oh, I got that one. Okay. And we are gonna keep right on trucking. Okay. Where is this? Oop, my needle is about to come off my floss. And it did. Let's trim that down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be, well, so you also have to remember, I didn't start until 6 minutes in, so I might actually get pretty close to on goal today. I think I'm gonna have to pull out a new strand. So at 106, we'll actually have an accurate hour. Or it might be 109, because I think there's another minute break coming up. We can judge it based on when the break starts. How about that? I'll keep that in mind, Ilanta. My frame is a scroll frame, so... Can someone do the exclamation time command for me, please? I'm not sure how many hours we are at. Oh, 8:37, jinkies. Yeah, I haven't put as many hours into stitching as I would like to. Oh, yep, there we go. I should have an average for how many, well, I do have a stitch per speed average. But I don't think I have an average for hours in a day that I work. But I need to work an average of 4 hours a day to get close to finishing on time. Oh, thanks, Dizzy Magnolia. Which ones have you done? Yeah, I don't love scroll frames, but scroll frames are like the only way I can do this. Okay, we've got one more strand of this, I think. Wrap this up. Okay. Is that ads starting or ads rolling? I can't tell by this thing. Ad break. Dizzy Magnolia, to answer your question, there are 288 stitches in this pattern. I'm gonna go ahead and place some messages real quick.
Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here.
That's not what I meant to do. I've been doing too much English. Anime Boy Stars, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me.
I'm stitching a 1/12 scale Sistine Chapel ceiling by Michelangelo. It will be 1.9 million stitches and will measure 48 inches by 110 inches when it's finished. It has 288 DMC colors and will use 750 skeins. Right now I'm working on part 1 of 5. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in chat.
I saw that Sassacast just got on. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Just a minute. Yeah, I did see that. Tell Sass I said hello. Okay, Aika, enjoy watching both. Okay, so now we are just working our way across. You're also stitching on 18 count. Nice, Cassie. 18 count is my favorite. But I haven't tried very many counts. 134 by 134, and it's the smallest you've ever done? That's cool. 134 is a good size. Got so much hopping going on. Ike is just gonna relay messages for Cass and I. Cassie, you should give it a try. I mean, I don't want to push you out of your comfort zone, but it's not too bad. I am also known to transpose things. Don't quite have dyslexia, but I do get things backwards quite often. I banged up my knee pretty bad falling down the escalators myself on Monday, Aika, so I understand. Although my injury isn't quite as gnarly as yours, my knee is quite angry with me. You get stamped designs to make it easier? That makes sense. For me, stamped designs don't work because it, like, hurts my brain. But it doesn't hurt anymore, Aika. Mine still does. And the wife tells me I deserve it, so I try not to complain about it too much to her. I did try running the wrong way up an escalator. My wife was less than thrilled with me, and I'm glad she didn't see me, because that would have made it worse. This is why I need adult supervision at almost all times. Man, I meant to get that one back there. I'll take a different route. Okay, we are almost done with this color. Only 4 more stitches to do. They're all little individual stitches. And then we're back into confetti mode. Pretty sure, because we have to fill this area in here, which I'm pretty sure is going to be all confetti mode. Frogging. Can't believe I just did that. I was even thinking, don't do that, and then I did that. I accidentally stitched those without getting that one up there. Froggity frog, frog, frog. At least it was only 2 half stitches. There we go. Now we got it. Rivet, rivet. We have a rivet tilly, I think. Pretty sure we got a frog tilly. I think that was one of our first ones. Yay, the frog tilly! She looks so cute. Okay, let's fill all those in, and that's gonna make us feel good about jumping ahead. Look at that, 27 stitches done. Okay, we have finished our first plan of action for the day. Let's start on our second plan of action. Okay, so we are now over in this column over here. I don't know what number those are because it's not showing them at the top. But we need this color next. So 926, so we're going to fill in all that little 926 that's up there on the right as well, depending on how much floss we have. Then we need 648, which is a little confetti-ish, but not terrible. Okay, this is giving me some hope. 452, little confetti-ish, but again, not terrible. Oh yeah, we're going to finish this square up good. I have no idea where that accent came from. Excuse me. I don't even know what that was. So, yeah, this is going to be good. 926 it is. 598 gets put away. 926. Okay, we got a length cut. We're just gonna pull some strands off it. Come on, fingers. Theoretically, within my own rules, I could run without cutting the strand off. But I feel like going over an inch feels wasteful, and it's just about an inch. And I know it's not, I mean, 1 centimeter, maybe 2 centimeters, but that extra half a centimeter sometimes just feels like too much, because I have to run all the way over here. So we're going from here to here, and that just seems like way too much. But this one we will run. Even though it's like only a slight difference in length. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Let's move that camera. There we go. Now that we're finishing up this one here. Actually. Oh, I can almost completely switch arms. Not quite far enough to fully switch my arms, but I can switch for a little bit. And see, now I'm gonna run all from here to here. Okay, I guess that definitely is not as far, but it seemed like it was further. Hold on. The wifey's texting. I may have to get off live sooner than I thought. Okay. Wifey will now text me when she's on her way home, which I need to remember to send that text message before I start my lives. Aika, we should add that to our live list. Remind wife of going live. Bet you I could automate that in Mac to automatically send a message when I hit go live to my wife. Is that weird? I feel like that might be a little much, even for me, who's known for being a little much. We can't automate everything in our lives. Okay, we got 9 more of this color. And then we are on to the next. Hopefully she won't come home and I will get at least to benchmark 1 today. We haven't hit our benchmarks 2 days in a row. I haven't been feeling like stitching lately. I'm struggling with a little bit of depression because of my mom's estate stuff, and I just like want to sit on the couch and tune out. And luckily, Promise You Get Y'all Lives really helps me not do that, because that is not healthy for me. That's a hard urge to fight. So thank you all for being here and watching and chatting and lurking and keeping me from just zoning out on the couch. Thank you, Aika. Okay, I knew we weren't going to finish this strand. Okay, let's mark off. Okay, and now we're going to do 648. We're going to get the 4 down on the left and then tie off and go to the top. Starshine hasn't been on today, have they? Where's my brain not working? 648. Take this whole one. Okay. Here. So we've got 1 here, and then there's only 3 left in this square. And luckily there are 2 colors instead of 3. Usually when I get down to the bottom, it's like every square is a different color. But this is an edge. And it must be part of the change in cloth. Cassie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I use Pattern Keeper to keep track of my my pattern. Dezo, hi! How you doing? User, thank you for the follow. There's another name I could call you by that you're comfortable with. Please let me know. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Something wrong. Let's figure out what I did wrong here. Maybe I just did 1 too many stitches. I think I just did 1 too many stitches. Okay, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yep, just did 1 too many stitches. It happens. I had to frog a little bit today. I usually don't make that many mistakes. Okay, tying this off. then we're gonna move over here, which y'all can still see. Okay. Our first one is gonna go here. And then we're gonna travel down to this one. I've gotten a good chunk filled in today. We were doing kind of a low confetti area. Didn't work. Okay, we've got 2 here. Then we're gonna go down 1 over and down 2. Thank you for the hydration break, Aika. I do have to move my legs too. Oh, there we go. Okay, and now we're gonna stitch down 2 from here. Oh, thanks, Dezo. I've been vibing to it. Okay.
Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here.
And one more.
I'm stitching a 1/12 scale Sistine Chapel ceiling by Michelangelo. It will be 1.9 million stitches and will measure 48 inches by 110 inches when it's finished. It has 288 DMC colors and will use 750 skeins. Right now I'm working on part 1 of 5. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in chat.
Okay, and then we've got some more down here, and we're just kind of gonna run this thread out as much as we can. There's 2 more stitches down here, and then I gotta move the pattern keeper to see where the next stitches are, if there are any. So let's mark all this off. And then, oh yeah, there's more. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna run this thread out. Cassie, it's tricky. A frame is really the only option I had for this piece. And I've now spent almost 1,000 hours with it, so I've gotten used to it. Okay, I think that's the last one we're gonna get, because I don't want to pin stitch. I have not been to that one. Unfortunately, most of my cross-stitch stuff does come from Michael's and Joann's. I did not think to look for local places when I was buying my stuff. So, Lasai. Okay, 452. Dezo, if you go, you have to let me know how it is, though. Oh, we do not have very much 452. Okay, well, we're gonna need another strand of that. I think I'm gonna take care of that stitch all the way down there by itself at the bottom then with this little piece. Okay, we're gonna pull that through, little loop start. Mark that off. There we go. Okay, now we need a new strand. At least there was a length cut, so we don't have to cut a new length. Yeah, I don't know, Dezo. I am not sure, unfortunately. I went to the needlepoint store in the West Village because now I'm like more aware of those things. But I didn't really have to do any shopping for this project because I already had it all. So I wasn't thinking about, you know, when I was a teenager buying all this, I wasn't thinking about buying smaller local. So I haven't been to that many needle shops that aren't like big box stores. I do prefer to buy local though when I can now, but I'm a grown person. I'm a big. They certainly sound cute. I've only been to Alameda once. Okay, we've got that 2-hop 1 done. And then we have another 2. And then we've got 1. And 1. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and mark those off. And I'm actually gonna travel this one because it's not too far. Oop, that was the wrong button. Floss walls are fun. You're from Alameda County? I thought you lived in the Bay Area, Magpie. Or you were from the Bay Area. Forget where you're at now. then we've got three this way, one down. And then we're going to come down to this one here. That's right, that's right. I don't think that has Pattern Keeper froze again. No, it's still going. I just haven't marked anything off yet. Or it looks marked off and it isn't. Ah, the Bay Area. Such a fascinating place. It's one of the most obvious instances of any income inequality, I feel like, in this country. Well, in the United States, I should say. Not everyone is in the US of A. Okay. Okay, one last color, and then we're on to yet another column. Okay, and this color is 6. Okay, so to do 6, we're gonna start by working our way down this side. Then we will tie off. And work our way kind of zigzagging a little bit down here, and then as far down as we can go without running out of grid. I might have to do some more gridding today, which isn't too bad. I've already got most of the lines drawn. Okay. So we want 6. Oh, well, we don't have very much 6. I can feel it. Oof. Yeah, I can't imagine Magpie. That sounds terrible. There are a lot of people in the Bay Area that can be terrible, and rarely is it the unhoused. Okay, I'm just gonna start then, I guess. Don't have a ton of floss, but we'll see if we can get through this. Yeah, my wife and I were contemplating getting a Tesla, and then we were like, you know what? We just can't stomach it. We can't stomach having a car that Elon Musk is making money off of. Which is why StitcherX isn't on X. I think Elon Musk is a giant tool bag, and Twitter was a dumpster fire before he bought it. And now it's just a bigger dumpster fire. We do dead name Twitter. That's pretty funny. I hadn't thought of it like that. Oh, we do dead name Twitter. I might have to steal that quote, Aika. Okay, we have just enough floss to finish the bare minimum that we need to. But I guess we'll come back to it later. Yeah, I know that situation, Aika. I'm following you. Oh no, what'd she do? Luckily, we don't have to cut a new length. We just need a strand. Oh boy. Gotta love the queen turf. Says such stupid things. Yeah, her poor mold-infested castle. Her castle doesn't deserve that kind of mold she brought with her. Because you know that mold wasn't there before she got there. Okay, we're kind of zigzagging about this strand of something here that is going to take shape in a little while. I do know the game Last of Us. Remember, those are, it's not mold, that's fungi. It's a cute idea. There we go. They're a trash person, and that's all we need to remember. Sometimes trash people create beautiful things and then destroy them with their own narcissism. It is. It is not good. Hate is always bad. That's why we hate hate. Hate is just yes, that is true. Well, it's not uninformed. Because they know. At least I believe that they know. But I believe they're more ignorant than uninformed. It's a willful ignorance. Learn resistant, you call them. Yeah, learn resistant's a pretty good word. I'm super upset here in the US about the mocking of the vice presidential candidate's son, Waltz? Not sure how to pronounce his name yet. But yeah, they made fun of his learning impaired son. What is it? Wall? It's walls. Okay. I think we have just enough to do these 2 stitches. Yeah, poor kid. Yeah, the Z trips me up a little bit. Okay, we are on to the next square already, which brings us back to confetti. I mean, it's also memeing pie, everything trips me up. And Aika, you have a really good point about becoming disabled in the blink of a second. It really can be that fast. Okay, our next color. Let's talk about our plan here, since we have done 2 plans now. Okay, we're at 3042 is up next. This zone does feel confetti-like. Then we've got 29. 3740 has a few. 938's confetti. 3787 is confetti. Little less confetti with 3033. 1 is confetti. 3032 is confetti. 935 is a little less confetti. And 30 is confetti. Okay. See you later, Des. Thanks, Erica. Okay, let's dive into the confetti that is now going to brutally slow us down. We've got 3042. Oops, I gotta put 6 away. 6 almost got lost. $3042. Oh, thanks, Erica. Oh, the stretch adjusted itself so it's smaller. I don't know how that happened. Okay. We are gonna start up here. Oh, hold on. There we go. And we gotta tilt the camera. Back up. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna move down here. Ow. Great. No, I'm really hoping this thumb will be healed soon so I can stop ouching out. But it feels like it can handle about 2 hours of work right now and then is like, I'm gonna start throbbing. No, I won't be making that mistake again, possibly ever. Stupid mandolin. Hey, Stormy, how are you doing, friend? Okay, got those done. I am also glad it is Friday, and I'm hoping to get lots of stitching done this weekend. Especially on Sunday, because the wifey has a lot of work to do. So I'm bummed I'm not spending the weekend with my wife, but I'm glad it means that I get to stitch. Now we're busting out 29. Feel like I can... Oh, I don't think we've used this bobbin yet. Look at that. That's thick. And I think it's untrimmed. And of course, we only need it for 1 stitch, and there's only 573 stitches in part 1 of 5 of this color. Okay. This is a beautiful purple, though. I am quite happy with this color. I understand that one as well, Stormy. I have also... I mean, my wife has been a video game... Well, actually, that's not true. My wife has never been a video game widow because... Well, except for Valhalla. Valhalla kind of made her a video game widow. But, like, I've become that gross person that would rather spend time with my wife than, like, play video games. Which, you know, that has never been me before. Yay, Katie, I'm glad you're off work! And Magpie, you're gonna work too on Sunday? I'll be here, hopefully, if you need body doubling. Thank you for the heart, Stormy. I appreciate it. Okay, 29. Getting put away. We're moving on with the confetti, trying to get as many stitches as done before the hour is up. We're like 20 stitches away from being on speed. I have a huge video game collection. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consoles right in front of me in my collection, and I haven't played in almost 2 years because of this piece. Like, the room and chair I play video games in are the same as this piece, and now this piece just takes up the whole room. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to be in here, I should be stitching. Although I did play the crap out of Dave the Diver. Oh, I also have a gaming PC and a Switch that aren't in here. So I have 9 consoles, if you include the gaming PC. As well as my iPhone, laptop, and MacBook all have games loaded on them. So I have, like, a lot of ways to play video games. I was like, we went to gaming conventions and, like, super into gaming. I wanted to be a game developer for a long time. And that did not end up working out. And Assassin's Creed Valhalla and the Borderlands Dungeons and Dragons version were the last video games I really played. I feel bad because I abandoned my video game friends. Oh, if you have a Switch, Stormy, you should check out Dave the Diver. It is fantastic. Yay, well, I'm glad you'll be able to hang out, Magpie. That's awesome. Dave the Diver on the Switch, Magpie has also played it, is a super fantastic game. Super chill and relaxing, too. If you like sushi, like, or diving, I feel like you can't miss it. $9.38. $9.38. Where's $9.38? Yeah, it's a whole game where you dive in the... Magpie's playing it right now. It's a whole game where you dive into the ocean and catch food to serve in your sushi restaurant. Wish I was having sushi tonight. Maybe I'll talk my wife into sushi tonight. Although I'm in trouble. We're not supposed to spend any money after our trip to New York. Annette might have let me overdo it in New York, and now I'm in trouble. I don't overdo things. I don't do things to the extreme. At all. Not stitching one of the hugest cross-stitch pieces ever. I have never had Five Guys. I had boba for lunch. It's super easy to overspend on vacation, especially in New York City. Ow. Damn it. Ash, you and your 2-year-old had Five Guys tonight? I guess everyone's having Five Guys tonight. Okay, ad time. And we're back. Let's do our little we're back thingy.
Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here.
And the last one.
I'm stitching a 1/12 scale Sistine Chapel ceiling by Michelangelo. It will be 1.9 million stitches and will measure 48 inches by 110 inches when it's finished. It has 288 DMC colors and will use 750 skeins. Right now I'm working on part 1 of 5. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in chat.
Ooh, Stormy, Mortal Kombat's only $10 in the e-store right now? That might be worth checking out. Although I'm pretty sure my wife would not like me getting back into a Twitch game or a Switch game, because then I just sit on the couch and play the Switch and ignore her. So there is that complication. Okay, and then one last stitch for this color all the way across, but I'm gonna do it. I think it's definitely the confetti and running the threads through the back and tying off that causes my thumb to hurt. Yeah, Stormy, I could only ignore her a little bit, but between her and my dog and them crawling literally in my lap to put their head in front of the Switch, it is very adorable and it makes me feel very loved. There is no lack of love in our household, which is awesome. But I tend to obsess over things and make things very large and go a little crazy. So she knows that about me and will be like, "You're paying too much attention to your game and not enough to me." I'm like, "Oh, right. Should pay attention to my wife sometimes." 3033 is up next. Usually happy medium and I are not words that go together often in the same sentence. If you ask the people that know me IRL or have known me for a long time. What are today's benchmarks? I don't think they're 270. I don't think it's up to 270 yet for the first one. But my thumb has started the throbbing process. So I might bail after this. Well, I can't. I don't think I can bail after this color, but maybe after this square. $20 years is $269. Hey, it hasn't gone up. $592 has gone up. I need to bring that $500 back down, and I'm hoping I can get some stitching time in this weekend. Hoping most of it will be done live. I have to get over my, like, not stitching live thing and go back to stitching when I'm not live, too. But it's become weird where I'm like, I feel like I'm sitting in a studio, and if I'm sitting in the studio, I might as well be stitching live, you know? If that makes sense. Okay. Now we are going to travel over here. Okay, and now we're gonna work our way down this little square, this little shape here again that's forming. I love all the little weird shapes. Oh, Stormy, I'm hella neurospicy. Yeah, that makes sense, Katie. I really do need to go back to stitching off screen. Like, I stitch faster, I get more done. Yeah, I would like to get to 270 at least. So it's not too many more stitches. Plus, I'm waiting for the wifey to text me that she's on her way home so I can have her martini ready. Yeah, I mean, I've also been struggling with like all of the mom stuff. And it's gonna be a struggle for like another 2 weeks. Once the mom stuff has been sold off and finalized, things should get better. My mom's estate sale is on the 7th, so I'm not going to be able to go live for like 2 weekends in a row in September, which is going to be a bummer. Because my energy will be going towards family and selling all my mom's shit. I have not played Dauntless, Stormy. Oh, this might actually be my last color if I can get some more stitches going. And my phone is getting blown up. I gotta respond to this. I'll respond to it in a minute. Yeah, having the capacity to mask is hard. Like, having that energy to be on all the time is so difficult. Non-neurospicy people don't get it. Or non-disability people don't get or understand masking. In my personal opinion, unless you check some sort of diversity box on a hiring form, you're probably fairly boring, in my opinion. And very privileged. But that is just my current hot take. I'll have to check it out, Stormy. I'll check out Dauntless. I've heard of it. Like, I don't know if my thumb can take anymore. I think I might have to log off. Let's... Magpie or Katie, can y'all find someone for me to raid? I appreciate all of you. Your time means the world to me. I really appreciate that you want to spend time watching me cross-stitch. I will be back at some point tomorrow for a little while. Oh, let's go see Obsess, of course. I wasn't sure if you were still on, Aika. I thought you had gone to bed or lurked or something. Okay, let's get a raid on Sasscast. Thank you so much for joining me. We got 262 stitches done. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't already for when I'm going live. And we will go check out Sassacast. Make sure I have that spelled right. Okay, I was gonna spell it wrong. Lots of love to you too, Stormy. Have a good one. Let's do this raid thing.